One of the reasons why you want to get yourself into a decent clan is for the daily rewards, siege, and clan versus clan, especially during the ones that have the personal rewards. So you want to get yourself in a clan that actually participates in these things. Unlucky, my clan, I don't know why, but Shadeborn keeps on getting mixed match with all of these level 18 plus guilds that are like super sweaty. Now this is still the beginning of the tournament, so it's not going to be a big deal, and I forgot to go ahead and change this yet again. I've been meaning to change this to 100 or 150 minimum requirement to get rewards for CVC, especially for the personal rewards one, because now we're at that point where you want everybody to at least push to the minimum of that. Otherwise, you'll have people just flying by. But like I said, don't mind these numbers. This is still the beginning of the CVC. I should have this video edited in time to where it is still up to date or like pretty recent for the tournament itself. If y'all were unfortunate enough to miss Thulanvalbeard's fusion, you guys, I have a brand new download link down below that you can get him right away. 2 legendaries and 3 great epics. We have Razelvarg with the code GOFAST, and I have plenty more codes down below for you to choose from. Thulanvalbeard, Mausoleum Mage, Ugo, and Fane. It's a really solid start. Just be sure to log out of your account on Plarium Play, then click my link and create a new account. The thing with clan versus clan, the personal awards variation, is that you need to win in the tournament against the other clan to be able to get all of these extra rewards here. For example, for me, I need to do 350,000 points to be able to get all of these extra goodies. So that's why I've been meaning to bump up this minimum requirement clan versus clan tournament points contribution, but I keep forgetting because I always end up lowering it a little bit whenever it is not a PR CVC. Things that you do want to tackle for a decent amount of rewards is taking a look at the objectives and which ones give you double the points. Unfortunately, these ones, they limit you to 20,000 points per category to earn like double the points. After that, you kind of just earn the normal points. This rotation is Sand Devil, Phantom Shogun, and Faction Wars. Not so bad, and I usually end up save this time for foraging my gear, betting some gems if I do want to buy energy or some masteries with gems. Saved up my Iron Twins objectives for this too. Too bad though that the Grim Forest doesn't really count towards the clan versus clan. That would be absolutely fantastic, but nope, no sir. First things first, let's go to our tavern really quick and end up finishing up booking Newt. Now, I don't think this is definitely not going to be enough to finish him off. I'm going to do one at a time because I have a weird theory that if you do it all in one chunk, a lot of times it just goes in the same one instead of like spreading it out. But I wouldn't mind this one going to the A3 again. 3 times in a row. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Newt's A3 is up. This is the ability that does damage based off of enemy max HP. So instead of 5 turn cooldown, it is now 4 turn cooldown. Woohoo! And then another one. So I only have 9 epic books, and I think we're gonna go ahead and dump it into my Geomancer because he has been helping me out a ton, even though he's still sitting at only level 50 right now. But he is going to get up to 60 real soon. I've been enjoying using him in Iron Twin Towers and a couple other places, but especially Iron Twin Towers. What other places do you guys bring your Geomancer in? Isn't he like pretty okay in fighter? Oh, attacks all enemies, has a 30% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Actually, I might as well do that. So we already got his A2 and A3 maxed out, but his A1 is an AoE decreased accuracy, so that sounds really dang good. I was trying to hit some Bommel action lately, so we could use that decreased accuracy in there. But then if I remember correctly, for Bommel, if you end up using HP burn, it does work on the boss, but then it increases the boss's turn meter. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been doing a little bit more studying on Raid recently. Studying. Don't worry, my sweet, sweet Geomancer. You will get up there soon, okay? You may look look really weak right now, but we will work on you. Oh, and then for rare books, I don't really think I have anyone to level or skill up right now. Because I already have my reliquary tender up, cold heart, and 2 pain keepers, so we're just gonna leave it at that. I'll save those books for another time. Another thing is Great Hall. Great Hall gives you some good amount of points too if you end up using your upgrades during this time, doesn't it? Yeah, 2,000 points for one upgrade. Oh my god. Don't ask me why I'm going for accuracy here, because accuracy, you can get a good chunk of accuracy based off of the banner, based off of some relics, and then more substats, all that jazz. But yeah, I kind of just went for the accuracy instead in this affinity bonus, which is probably a bad idea. Maybe crit damage would have been a little bit more smarter. How is your guys' affinity bonuses looking? Let me know down in the comments. This is like 1 year of gameplay right here, and it's very casual play too. I didn't grind too hard. I'm thinking about going for Hydra stuff here instead of Fire Knight. I didn't think of that before. I mean, ignore defense would be nice, but resistance is pretty cool too for all the Hydra stuff that they spit out. So I think we're just gonna do ignore defense here, upgrade these a few times. Yeah, I think we're gonna focus in on the Hydra stuff today. Oh god, speaking of which, I gotta do my keys tonight. I almost forgot. Ooh, new rotation. Python, Timid. I do have a good amount of Timids. I have like 2 Timids. But is it worth to go ahead and buy this? I don't even have the currency to do so because I just spent like 24 to get Wukong's. Finally, he was my first ever legendary. Okay, and I finally am able to get his soul, and it is a 1-star. It took me a whole gosh darn year, you guys. A whole gosh darn year to finally get a soul for Sun Wukong, and this is only because Plarium added in 2 extra slots for the soul merchant rotation, and it rotates 4 times instead of 2 times a day. Kind of nuts, isn't it? That's what it took. All right, I guess I want polymorph for him. I just had to go look at Hell Hades really quick. I can't believe it. A whole flipping year, and we finally got it. Where is polymorph? Ooh, this is huge. Chance of placing a sheep debuff on an enemy champion for 2 turns whenever they place debuffs on this champion, or when an enemy removes or steals buffs from them. Crazy, and the sheep cannot be resisted. That's huge. All right, after that, I'm gonna go and make some earpieces here. Oh yeah. Oh man, I actually don't really have too much to be making either, because I haven't been grinding consistently. Heck no. I'm gonna be a little bit pickier with some of my stuff that I have, or my gear pieces, just because I have been running out of space. Lots and lots of space. So the thing is, I'm planning on gearing up more of my champions too, even if it's just like mediocre stuff. Ooh, legendary. What is that? 6-star. Yes. Defense, accuracy, HP, crit rate. Yo, that's huge. It's not so bad, but I think, was that a... No, that was a 5-star. Never mind. You can't even make 4 stars from this. Ugh, flat stat gloves. Please let it not be so. Yeah, we don't really have too much to work with. Ooh, my resilience. I can go ahead and craft a good amount of these. Or actually, I'd rather do the perception ones for sure. Perception is still okay where I'm at. But yeah, anyways, so I'm thinking about going ahead and gearing up more of my champions instead of passing my gear around, now that we're gonna go ahead and save up a lot of my resources, fully building out more people. That way I can hold more things. Oh my god, this one's so unfortunate. It's a legendary 6-star one, and I don't necessarily want to use my reroll ores on perception gear just because they're pretty dang common to come by. Oh, this one's nice to keep. Look at this. Attack percent, crit damage, crit rate. Woo! Okay, I see you. I'm want to sell this guy here. But it just makes my life so much easier. Plus, it opens us up to more content that's going to be less painful if we just have more champions built out, such as Core City, Sinatros, especially, right? All of those hard stuff. Faction crypts. I don't have to pass things around constantly anymore. Even Grim Forest, like I have the champions. I have enough champions to go ahead and jump into hard, but I don't have 40 champions built out for it. I definitely don't have that many sets to pass around that's already done and set with. Ooh, this one's 6 roll for speed and it has crit damage on it too. A lot of times I'm looking for more crit rate for substats like crit rate and speed for sure. Ooh, sad. This one's a flat one. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit longer when it comes to building Sorry, I'm taking a little bit longer when it comes to crafting some of these gear pieces right now, just because like I've been crafting a lot of these and then just leaving them in my inventory or my storage for so long. That kind of just eats away at the space. Oh, I totally forgot. So I just spent some resources, got Yukimasa to 50, and also fully ascended him to 5 stars. That way we can go ahead and awaken him. Woo! Oh yeah, I don't think the awakening gives you any points, does it? No, it doesn't. Ascending your champions do. Now the question is, what do I even want to throw on my Yukimasa for the blessing? Go with Crushing Rend. I think it was either Crushing Rend or Nature's Wrath, and we're gonna choose Crushing Rend instead. I see the ignoring defense and crit damage increase there, so I'm gonna go for that. Each round, the number of this champion's hits will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. The percentage of the ignored target's defense depends on the level of the target. So it sounds more like boss stuff. Maybe I messed up since we're going to be using him in Faction Wars for now. And maybe we'd want the Nature's Wrath for the wave content. But, you know what? He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh, God, that's unfortunate. I don't really have any more of my talents, so I'm gonna give him Thunderbolt Spear just for the crit damage and attack there. Another good source of points is ascending some of your champions. If you have some pods saved up and whatnot, go ahead and use that during the CVCs. This nets you a good amount of points too. I just did it for my Yukimasa finally, and then used his 5-star soul. So I'm gonna get him built out off of the video, of course, because I need to go do some silver grinding. It's so depressing, man. I'm always so low on silver all the gosh darn freaking time. But we have almost 1,000 energy. CVC is kicking in. So I want to spend my energy on both Phantom Shogun objectives and the Sand Devil one. Whatever I have left over or however much gems I want to end up spending, I think we're gonna go and do some spider as well, just to get more silver. Sell a lot of those accessories, upgrade some of those accessories, and sell them if they don't end up bumping up too high. I honestly should have done that to the other 5- and 6-star gear pieces that we went ahead and forged before selling them, just to get us some extra plain. Ooh, but I got some 3-star chickens. Woohoo! I really wish I didn't trash all my raiders here, because I could have prepped for the Rosin's fusion and fused him during the CVC. Super unfortunate. It's just one of those things where I wish that filter was in here a lot sooner for showing champions used for current fusions here. This would have been nice to have. That way I could have locked all these champions and unlocked everything else, or just doing the hide champions used for current fusions. That way I know which champs I could be using for food. Oh well, lesson learned. I'm gonna get my booty off of this video so that way I can grind some more points for CVC. Get your butts in a decent enough clan. Go get these points, go get these delicious rewards, and I'll see you guys out there, okay? Please don't forget to download Raid with my link down below to get yourself 2 legendary champions, Stolen Foulbeard and Razelvarg with the code GOFAST, as well as 3 amazing epic champions, Mausoleum Mage, Fane, and Ugo. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!